After the very iterative launch of the Fold 5, the smartphone industry needs to develop healthy competition. We've got different Chinese OEMs with their foldable offerings. Most of them didn't make it to the States or the international market. But we have a lot of contenders for foldables such as Oppo, Xiaomi, Vivo, Samsung, Google, and Microsoft. But we don't talk about that last one. It never happened. Jokes aside, OnePlus is the contender to push foldables in the States and the international markets. It was scheduled to launch around at the end of August, but reports say that it has been delayed. Now, given that whenever it launches, we have a pretty good idea of the specs. 7.8-inch inner screen accompanied by 6.3-inch outer screen, Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, 4800 mAh battery, 67 watt of fast charging allegedly, 16 GB of RAM and 256 GB of storage. In terms of cameras, 48 megapixel main lens, 48 megapixel ultra wide and 64 megapixel telephoto lens, 32 megapixel and 20 megapixel front-facing cameras. The main specs are looking pretty good, and it makes sense since it's a premium offering. But we still don't know about minor specs such as Gorilla Glass, software experience, and overall level of polishness. According to some reports, they might call it OnePlus Open, which doesn't sound as catchy as OnePlus Fold, but hey, if they can land their offering with a reasonable price tag, they can call it OnePlus Plus Plus for all I care. Now, given that Western markets are dominant in this category, the Chinese OEMs should have enough offerings on an international scale to provide healthy competition for everyone. The big question remains, how does it compare to the Fold 5 and Pixel Fold? In terms of raw specs, it already beats Pixel Fold, especially the tensor chip. In terms of design, it beats Fold 5 in the outer screen area. Recently, we've gotten a report that Samsung wanted to increase the outer screen size, but the CEO ruled against it because apparently the inner screen size is the perfect size. Given that we can already resize the apps, I wouldn't have minded the extra screen real estate. But it's a completely different aspect that can be debated, and personal preference and usage patterns play huge roles in this. The software experience is yet to be seen, but if they can provide essential foldable features, it should land pretty well with everyone. What will the competition hold? Well, hopefully better products and value propositions for consumers. If I were to make a rough estimate, Pixel Fold for the camera quality, OnePlus for the design, and Samsung Fold for the software experience. The landscape is still premature, but the eventual increase in competition is reassuring. With that being said, this is Rogue Hat. I hope you guys enjoyed this perspective. Thank you so much for watching. Catch you guys later.